What is up, guys? Hello, beautiful souls on this channel. So you want to manifest a specific person in your life. Let me tell you, that's wonderful because it's definitely possible for all of you. And I get questions about this all the time. And what I want to do is really run through the 6 key elements that will help you to be able to script, to bring in and manifest the person of your dreams. And guys, I want to tell you, this isn't just about a specific romantic partner. You can use it in so many ways. I've used it with romantic partners. I've used it in business as well to find mentors. There are so many ways, but there are some key pieces that are completely being missed. And I really want to make sure that you have all of this down, because the last element of the 6 key elements is kind of going to be like a mind opener. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to realize, like, wow, I was doing all of the other steps and getting everything done, but that last point and that last part, I wasn't doing. And I know it's going to be that way because it was the same for me. And if you're all new to this channel, welcome any newbies. My name is Sarah Alotavi, and for those of you who are there, it's so great to see you again who are subscribers. I love having you guys on this channel, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button as well, because I have weekly videos that come out to help hold us all accountable to being the best versions of ourselves. And if you don't know, I'm a motivational speaker, a life coach, and an author, and I'm dedicated, as I said, to making amazing videos to put on this channel for you guys, to hold us all again accountable to being the best versions of ourselves, but also because it's something that I've been through myself, and I'm so passionate about sharing that knowledge with everyone else. So let's get into this, guys. It's going to be about scripting for the specific person you want to manifest. I'm going to tell you the 2 types of people that are going to be watching this video. One type of person, you already have a specific person in mind that you can picture who you know in this lifetime, like in the 3D now. And then there's another type of person who you have a general idea of the attributes of somebody that you want to manifest, but you don't necessarily have a 3D picture or an image of someone. You probably have people that you know that you don't want to manifest, but you don't have an actual image, you just have the attributes. So let's start with the first type of person. So the first type of person, when it's scripting, by the way, so get your notepads and your pens out because we'll run through this and script this together. So the first type of person, if you have a specific person of mind that you can visualize and you have a picture of already, maybe you have some past history with them, maybe you don't, you haven't had a romantic history with them yet, maybe you've just spoken a little bit. That person, what I want you to do is take your scripting sheet out, and I want you to write down the attributes of that person that you like and are attracted to, that resonate with you on a soul level. And for the second type of person, the best thing for you to do is write down those attributes again. So you know what you don't want, you know the kind of attributes that you're looking for, maybe from friends or people that you've seen that you kind of think, oh wow, that's a great attribute that works really well with me. Write those down. So you can pause this as well if you need a little bit more time, go ahead. And then we're going to get on to the 6 key elements, because I want to make sure that you have those attributes written down, but the 6 key elements go into a lot more depth when it comes to scripting, because I bet you if you look at your attributes that you've written now, and then after we go through the 6 key areas, you're going to be like, wow, this is so much more in depth than what I started with. So to begin the 6 key areas, the first one is appearance. A lot of times you have a general appearance of what it is that you want them to look like, but then also a lot of times you contradict it by not believing or trying to challenge yourself. You say, oh, is that being self-absorbed? Not self-absorbed, but is that being shallow? And the truth is that it isn't. If you're attracted to a certain type of look and a certain type of person, that's for a specific reason. It's a biological reason too, right? From what you've seen maybe in your family or around you, a certain comfort level. So don't hold yourself back from writing down what those appearances are and what the physical attributes are that you would like. Because I know I felt that way as well. Like, you don't want to kind of come across as shallow or come across as just wanting to have a physical appearance of somebody. And that's why there are 6 key attributes. There's not just one, right? But physical appearance is important because you want to have that attraction. You want to have that physical connection, right? So write those down and list them out. Say if it's like the type of physique that you want them to have, the color of their eyes, the type of hair, the type of strength, the type of even posture. Sometimes some people are attracted to people who have a certain posture. It all makes up a person and who they are. So write those down. You can further go into scent as well, but we'll get onto that. Now, the second one is you want to write down how they make you feel. It's very important because the reason that you're manifesting this in the first place, right, is because you feel good when you're around someone. That's why you want a specific person, or you feel good as the person that you're becoming. Say it's a mentor, right? You want to write down how they make you feel, whether they make you feel supported, whether they make you laugh, whether they make you feel like you're everything in their eyes, you know, which is a bit of attachment, but still, just write down how it is that you want them to make you feel. Do you want them to make you feel special? Do you want them to make you feel like you are an important part of their life, right? Because you're allowed to be an important part of somebody's life. So write that down. Again, pause wherever you need to, guys, and then just keep playing and we can move forward. Now, the third one that you want to do, activities. You want to write down certain activities that you can do together. You want to write down and really script out, like, what would a day be like together? Without work, obviously. We'll do this one just without work. But what would a day be like together? Do you want to go paddle boarding with them? Do you want to go on dog walks? Do you want to play music together? Do you want to go on a walk through the park? Do you want to go to museums? Maybe you want to go to bookstores and read books, anything like that. Write down what it is, the activity that you want to do with this person, how you guys are going to have fun together. And if it's a business mentor as well, write down the types of meetings, deals, pitches, anything like that, like how you want to feel working with this person. What is that relationship dynamic? Now, for the fourth one, their lifestyle. Because what happens is a lot of times you'll script, right? You'll attract, maybe you'll attract the appearance, right? But then when it comes to their lifestyle, your lives are actually clashing. They are not meshing because your lifestyle is completely different to theirs. Maybe they are a workaholic. They work all the time and then they don't have any time for you, right? So what you want to do is make sure that you script the kind of lifestyle that would work well with you, where they do have time for you maybe, where they do have options to travel during their work so that you can travel together if that's important to you. It's also important in this point that I absolutely love and became apparent to me as well when I was scripting. You want to make sure that you script to have somebody who's single and emotionally available, right? This is an add-on to 4 because there's another one for 5. But make sure that you script that somebody's single and emotionally available, because I'm sure you have all been through this before. You've scripted or you've attracted somebody into your life and they're either married or they're already in another relationship, right? So that's a no-go. But if you script that you want them to be single and also making sure that they're emotionally available, you might attract a person that's perfect for you into your life. And what happens is they just got out of a bad relationship and they need that healing time. They're not ready. They're not emotionally available, right? So you want to make sure that those keys are also put down, especially when it comes to a relationship. If it's like a mentor or somebody like that, you want to script the amount of availability or time they'll have for you, right? To be able to help and coach you, because mentoring takes time. It's a lot of effort as well. And you want to script that and put that in. So now the fifth one is you want to look at money and finances. I guarantee if you look at the pillars of your life, the way that your life is held up is by money as well. We live in a 3D world where money is a factor. So it's nothing, again, to think about being shallow or anything like that. It's just a part of life, because I know you all have been there or seen as well through friends and family where money can bring stress into relationships. And it's hard, it's a struggle, and it can actually change relationship dynamics. So you need to script what their job and their finances are like. What is it that you would like? What is it that would be an ideal match for you, right? So script that down. And then finally, for the sixth one that a lot of people miss out, and this is the ultimate game changer that I would say for me was huge. You want to write down the type of person that they would be looking for. So take all of those key elements. Imagine what it is that person is like, their daily life, the life that you scripted for them, the money that you scripted for them, the appearance that they have, everything. And then imagine what they're looking for. Try and put yourself in their shoes. What are they looking for in a partner? What are they looking for in someone to mentor or coach? Because that's the final step. In the law of attraction, if you believe energy is everything and everything is energy, and you also believe that you yourself are a reflection and a mirror of everyone else around you, then the responsibility for attracting that specific person is on you and your development, right? That's why we're doing this scripting now. So it's important to sit down and truly, honestly write down what it is that you think they would be looking for. And then I'll give you the final steps. But I do want you to take time in this, so make sure, again, pause if you need and continue afterwards. Now, the final step for you guys then is to look at element 6. Don't compare yourself harshly, because I know that this can kind of be a spiral and you shouldn't get triggered by it, because all this is to do is to help you. Because believe me, when I sat down and wrote element 6 for myself as well, I was a little bit, it was hard at first, because you see some of the areas where you have some shortcomings, right? And it's good, because the truth is those are opportunities for you to improve. And when you work on those areas, you are going to multiply the attraction and the magnet of bringing that person into you. So be honest about what it is that they're looking for, and then look at how you match up to that. And remember that it doesn't have to be in the physical now for what you're looking for. It just has to be your vibration. You want to vibrate at that level, right? So you don't need to have the physical manifestation of, say, all the money that you want to be able to attract somebody with it. It doesn't work like that. And you know it doesn't work like that in the 3D, right? You know that there are so many people with different backgrounds, different statures, different everything that come together and find each other, right? So the truth is that when you create this, when it comes to what are the areas that I need to be at a good vibrational frequency in to be able to attract this person, highlight those areas, because it's going to factor into how we move forward. Because I want to give you guys as much value as possible. I don't want to leave you hanging after giving these 6 elements and these key areas. I want to keep pushing you forward to help you on this journey too, because the next step after that is how to implement it in your day-to-day. So you're like, okay, Sarah, I have the elements, I have everything written down, now what do I do? So what I want you to do is, it would take a lot of time actually right now to do a full meditation, visualization meditation. So what I'll do is I'll make sure I make a separate video that you can use for any types of meditations that you want to do. But if any of you do meditation, and I'm sure all of you on this channel have a meditative practice already, because it's a law of attraction channel. I just assume if you don't, actually put it in the comments and let me know, just so that if I see that there are a lot, I'll make sure to get this out as quickly as possible, because I already have a track and plan for videos that are coming up. But yes, so if you have a meditative practice where you do visioning and visualization, what you want to do is do this first thing in the morning during your practice. If you do yoga or not, that's fine. It's better because it helps you in your manifestations. It opens up the energy points, right? But if you don't, that's fine. But in a 10 to 15 minute visualization meditation, you want to bring them up through your process of breathing. Imagine that in your third eye, but I want you to imagine the attributes. So for those people who were the first type of people that have a specific person in mind, I don't want you to hold an image of them in your mind, especially if you have past history or anything like that. Because the reason that you're wondering why they're not coming is because you have an attachment to them specifically and not their attributes. So if you feel like you don't have an attachment to the outcome, then it's okay to visualize the image of them, the picture of them, right, as a representation. But if you have a strong attachment and you know in yourself you have that, try not to hold an image of them. Try to imagine the attributes that you wrote down. Imagine the attributes, all of the appearance, everything that you want in a person, but try not to attach it to a physical 3D person. Allow for that space because it will help bring in your manifestation much faster. So when you're doing that in your visualization, remember, breathe in, amplify that emotion. Think about, as we did in step 3, right? Your key area 3. Think about the activities that you would do. Think about what their lifestyle is like. Play that all out in your head and imagine and feel that blissful state, right, guys? Because the reason that you're doing this is for that bliss. That's the whole point, right? So enjoy that. Be in that for your 10-15 minutes during the morning. Love that. Send love to it. Send light. Enjoy that bliss. And then after you come out of your meditation, you say, now I've done my work. I've done my part. I know the universe has my message. It knows what is best for me. And I trust the universe to bring in exactly what it is that I need at the right time, right? Set it, as Master Sri Akarshana says, and forget it. Now is your point to forget it, and that's why key element 6 is so important, because element 6 is the work that then you do. So instead of focusing on the specific person, whether they're coming, whether they're not, whether they're texting, whether they're not throughout the day, you want to take your attention away, forget about what you've already done. You give yourself the 10-15 minutes in the morning, and then you leave it. And the rest of the day, if it ever pops up in your head, what I want you to do is think about key element 6 and what would that person be looking for in someone else? And you focus on doing that for yourself. So if it's maybe they work out every day because I want somebody who has a certain type of appearance, then if you're sitting there and they pop in your head, think, okay, they might want somebody who also works out every day. And then you set your schedule and you do the workout, right? Or maybe they want somebody who's an avid reader. So are you on track? Are you reading your books? Maybe they want somebody, you know what I mean? This is how you are going to prepare yourself. Because unfortunately, a lot of times what happens when you manifest a specific person is somebody might not be ready. They might not be prepared in themselves. They might not have that confidence or that self-love in themselves to actually make the relationship work, right? Because I want you guys to not just attract a specific person. I want you to be able to maintain a healthy relationship afterwards, right? Be honest, it's easy to attract a specific person. Honestly, I will tell you, it's so easy, and I'm sure you know this, but to maintain a healthy, balanced relationship after is why I want to give this to you guys, because that's what's important to me, lasting results. So what you want to do is take those key elements in 6 and work on yourself. Focus on you and focus on how you can be the best in all of those areas of your life. And I guarantee you, it will be one of the most incredible things that you do. Because after the weeks pass by or days pass by even, when you get to that point, you will be so excited and proud of the person that you are that you will get a double bonus, if not triple, from what it is that you've manifested. Because the work is really on you, right? That's the best blessing that you can have at the end of the day. It's not the achievement of your goals, but it's the person that you become when you achieve those goals. So anyway, guys, like this video if it helped you. Show it some love, show that like button some love, and share it with anyone you think this could help, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications button, because I am dedicated to making these videos, to sharing as much encouragement, support, and personal development as I can to help us all be held accountable to being the best versions of ourselves, guys. So take care.